Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Shenanigans Show. So, slightly new angle, as you can tell. I'm usually like right over here, and I'm recording on my bookshelf right now, just because I didn't feel like sitting down. So, as you can tell from the title and the thumbnail, we are going to the Academy Museum today, and this will be up like the Wednesday after this goes up. I'm recording this, and this was for my sister's birthday week, and she wanted to go out on Saturday, so we're going out. We're gonna have a good time. I know for sure that we're doing the Academy Museum. I just don't know if we're gonna do anything else after the Academy Museum. We might. We're gonna see how we feel, but I'm gonna take you along with me. Now, with the Academy Museum, there are things that I will be able to film, record, and take pictures of, and things I won't be able to. So I'm going to take you along with me with whatever I can, and I'll let you know which exhibits I enjoyed, which ones I didn't as much. I enjoy most of the exhibits at the Academy Museum, and I feel like it's one of the hidden gems in Los Angeles. So we're gonna go, we're gonna have a good time. Again, I enjoyed most of the exhibits. There are just some exhibits I enjoy, or at least the long-standing permanent exhibits. There are some I enjoy less, some I enjoy more, but overall I do enjoy it. So I'm gonna show you my outfit in a moment, and we're gonna come along with me. Okay, so this is the outfit. This floral dress I got at Disneyland last year. These earrings, and then so I don't know if you really saw that well, but this tiki room bow, got it like back in 2018 at Disneyland. So, and then these I got from a store online on, I'm kind of glazed right now, this is not the best lighting. I got them from an Etsy store, which I'll link down below in the description.
Great actors in this movie. Liam, thank you. Ray, thank you. Ben Kingsley, thank you. I want to thank my wife, who's here with me tonight, for rescuing me 92 days.
My family, the funders, the good people of real life, and my dear husband, Mark Salzman. But my deepest thanks must go to Mark O'Brien.
We need to keep everything in our neighborhood, everything, black. On these streets every night, young brothers like yourselves.
Take a picture.
Hi, Barbie.
Exactly how that was going to be done.
Perfect for Barbie Beach. Everything looks like sweets. So the mountains are painted like cocoa truffles, and the rock looks like raspberry meringues.
Oliver. And Poplin. fresh.
Charming creature.
Infatuation.
Began the first great decisive battle in history, in which the frontline fighters were airmen and civilians.
He's looking at you, kid.
该隆重呈祥啊！宝玉能比多少钱？到这个时候，非先也得做，先把唱两本写了，回头我再给上面解释。 该隆重呈祥啊！宝玉能比多少钱？到这个时候。
I'm Spartacus! 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 Gee, we need a
Captain's log, stardate 8141.6. Starship Enterprise departing for setting off at 5 to pick the crew of USS Reliant. All's well.
There's something you don't see every day. I'm in love with you.
Contradictory, and nobody gives you a medal or says thank you. And it turns out, in fact, that not only are you doing everything wrong, but also everything is your fault. I'm just so tired of watching myself and every single other woman tie herself into knots so that people will like us.
large book annex. Okay, so we are back home. We had a great day. We left maybe 9:30, got to the Academy Museum around 10, and then got home. What time is it right now? Got home maybe half an hour ago-ish. It's 3:51. So yeah, we got home around like 3:20, 3:30. And I have found a new favorite Barnes & Noble. Well, I've been to it before, I just didn't remember until like after we left. This Barnes & Noble, it's the one in the Grove in Los Angeles. It's 3 stories. You saw in the clips, it's 3 stories. Absolutely loved it. I do love my usual Barnes & Nobles. I'm in between 2. I'm in between the Calabasas Commons one and then the Studio City one. Calabasas Commons is off of like Commons Way, and then Studio City is off of Ventura, I want to say, in Laurel Canyon. It's for sure off of Laurel Canyon, but anyway, those are my 2 usuals. I love them dearly, but this one is just like, that's a special treat to go to. And I did get 3 books. I was looking for Heaven Official's Blessing Volume 8, which they didn't have. They only had Volume 1, and then they had like the special edition books for Heaven Official's Blessing, which I'm going to get at some point. I just wanted to focus on getting the main series, which is what the main editions of the series, which I already have the first 7 of. So for what I did get, I had the first 4 volumes of Yashahime, and I got 5, 6, and 7, and I think there's 10 in total, so I just need the last 3, and then I will have my first complete series up on my shelves. My first complete manga series up on my shelves, and I just need to figure out a good place to put them. Okay, so I got it fitting here. I did have to reorganize this section, or this whole shelf. I did have to reorganize it a little bit. So just to give you a little tour, 75th, or not 75th, 25th anniversary of Magic Knight Rebirth here in the back. This book, forgot the title for a second. The Savior's Book Cafe Story in Another World. And then first 4 of the Apothecary Diaries, and then they only had up to Volume 4 at the Barnes & Noble I went to. And then that's part of the reason why I got these 3, because they didn't have any more of Apothecary Diaries. And it's behind a couple of stuff, but Heaven Official's Blessing, they only had Volume 1 of this edition. I'll show it in a minute. And then Magic Knight Rebirth, the updated manga, and then Delicious and Dungeon. And then they had all 14 of these, but I didn't get it immediately because I couldn't remember how many volumes I had of this. Okay, for Heaven Official's Blessing, they only had this volume of the paperback edition, and then they had like volumes 2 or 3 through like 5 or 6 of the recent illustrated editions. Well, not illustrated because these also have illustrations, but like the special editions of this, they only had like volumes 2, 3 through 5, 6. And then Delicious and Dungeon, I forgot to turn this on. Let's do that real quick. Okay, Delicious and Dungeon, I knew I had 4, I just couldn't remember if I had the fourth one or not. It's the World Guide, but I couldn't remember if I had all 4 or if it was like the World Guide plus 3. So that's why I didn't get any Delicious in Dungeon, but they had all 14 of the manga. So that's what we did. Okay, so that is all for today's video. If you've been to the Academy Museum, let me know your thoughts. I always love going there. One thing I am slightly disappointed about is in like the sci-fi section, they took out some of my favorites. They took out the Skeksis and like the Dark Crystal stuff. They took those out. And then like this wasn't like a favorite, but they also had like an orc head from Lord of the Rings. They took that out. And they added a lot of Marvel stuff, which I'm not mad about, but it's like, it was like 90% Marvel. And then there was like the Shape of Water creature. And then there was Star Wars. And I'm like, I'm not a huge Star Wars fan. I'm okay with Marvel. I like the Shape of Water, but I'm like, I always liked seeing Dark Crystal. And then the Orchid, even though again it's like just an Orchid, it's not like a very special character, or it wasn't a very special character, but it's like, why did you take those out? So that was a slight disappointment for me, but I always love going to the Academy Museum. So the Barnes & Noble at the Grove was super fun. But let me know what your thoughts are on the Academy Museum down below. Like I said earlier, I do think it's very much of a hidden gem in LA because most people are going to like other museums or going to like the Hollywood Walk of Fame, the Star Walk, whereas like the Academy Museum is always fun visiting, seeing some of the costumes and props and all that stuff. So yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in my next video.